right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with a Killer. I'm going to give it a second. I know I got the link posted a little bit late for people that were maybe hoping to join. If you guys are new to this show, what I do is I go 10, 15, 20 minutes. I share a little bit about what has allowed me to be successful over the past decade plus, building my own wealth, helping other people build their wealth. So I'm going to talk about silver a little bit today. It's the craze. It's all the craze. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of people, one second here. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of people are not only buying, a lot of people are getting rid of their silver as well. You know, they're thinking this is the top or this is the bottom. This is just the beginning of it. So, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you guys a little bit of context and a little bit of clarity on that. So, here's the reality. We're right around $89 to $90 an ounce right now, which is great. I mean, I was buying it at 10, 15, $30 an ounce. So we've seen a lot of growth. We've seen a lot of movement on that. One second, people. So we've had some good movement and we've had some good stuff. People are saying, you know, hey, this is going to go to 250. This is going to go to 500. Just to put that into like context for you guys, that'd be a 2.75% increase if we go to 250. And it would be a 5.5 increase if we go to 500 from where we are right now. That is a significant jump. That would be a movement. That would really be something to talk about, you know, as if it's not already good. But right now, total global demand for silver right now is 1.16 billion ounces of silver. That's the demand. Okay. 680.5 million ounces. This is the fourth consecutive record year for that. Big deal. Electrical and electronics uses 445 million ounces of silver. Solar is 17% of the total demand, about 29% of industrial demand. Automotive is 60 to 90 million ounces annually. Okay. Medical devices, 30 million ounces annually. Okay. So just to put this into perspective, here's the content by product for silver. Solar, 15 to 20 grams. Electric vehicle, 25 to 50. Hybrid vehicle, 18 to 34 grams. ICE vehicle, 15 to 28. EV fast charger, 1 to 2 kilograms, etc. Smartphones, laptops, server, flat screen TV, gaming consoles, all of these are using silver, and rightfully so. It has a lot of intrinsic value for these different industries. It's a big deal. You know, it's used in solar, electric, hybrid, ICE, like everything. Okay. What it would do if we jumped up. So if we jumped up and we were like, hey man, we want it to go to 250 or we want it to go to 500 an ounce. While that could potentially be good for you as an individual, it's also not good for you as an individual. Here's what that would look like. Solar panels. Right now it's costing us $58 in a solar panel. It would cost us between $160 and $320 if we were to bump up above $250 an ounce. Electric vehicles would jump to $400 to $800. Smartphones would go from being about $1 to $560. Laptops would go from $2.9 to $8 and $16. Fast chargers would go from 4,350 up to 12,000 to 24,000. Okay. So while this is good, and while we want, as investors, we want silver to go up, you've got to understand that the people that make these products like solar panels and vehicles and fast chargers, like they're either going to, number one, increase their prices to you significantly. That's number one. Or number two, they're going to find an alternative. So if they find an alternative and we go from using 680 million ounces a year to 445 and 60 to 90 million, if those drop down, the demand of silver also drops down and therefore the price will drop down. Silver as a commodity, like it's going to fluctuate if we do this. Okay. So here's my prediction, and here's what I see probably most likely happening for people that are holding silver. Gold, a little bit different scenario. It's not used as much for these types of things, but silver specifically. My guess is we're going to hit 100. We're going to have a big bounce back, maybe to $80 an ounce. I think we will then continue up past 100, and I think we might end up at 150 to 200. I think we could stabilize there over the next 6 months. From that point, I think it's going to be a while before we catch another ceiling. Okay? So good news for you, if you're holding it, it's going to continue to go up after a pullback. Like right now, let me just take a peek here. Right now on silver, we are at just under 90. So I do think we are going to hit 100. I think we're going to hit 100 probably in the next, could be weeks, 2 to 4 weeks. I think we will hit 100. Bounce down back to maybe 80, potentially 75. Another good opportunity for people to buy. I think it'll go up past 100, all the way up to maybe 150 to 200 an ounce. And then I think we're going to hang out there. Does that make sense? Now, guys, I could be completely wrong. This is my opinion. This is my, I wouldn't say speculation. Just understand that if silver does go to 250 to 500 an ounce, like so many people want it to, there will be a waterfall trickle effect that is not great for everyday people. Does that make sense? Should make sense. What do you do now? Continue to DCA. I have mine set up to automatically buy every month. It'll go down, I'll buy. It'll go up, I'll buy. Just DCA into gold and silver if you're interested in this investment. Don't try to play the game where every single time it dips down, you're trying to buy it. That can get exhausting. Play the game of DCA into these types of assets. Let your portfolio grow. As it comes down, you will automatically be DCAing in at a good price. As it goes up, you have more and more lending capabilities with something like Havila. Does that make sense? So speaking of Havila, a couple big things on the radar for that. Number one, our dashboard is launching on Wednesday. So you can not only buy and sell physical gold, you can also do it with digital gold. You can lend against these assets. You can throw them into passive income without ever losing and ever having to play the when do I sell game. It's a really dangerous game right now because people are going to start selling, especially if we see a little bit of a cool off. People are going to start selling, lose it forever. And then I think it's going to continue up. I don't ever want to lose my metals. I have no intention of ever selling my gold, my silver, platinum, palladium. This is a generational wealth play. Okay? So we're not doing that. We're not selling jack diddle. We're going to DCA in. We're going to get that long-term value and use it as a lending tool. Any questions, guys? Any questions? There's a little bit of a delay here, so I'll give it a second. Don't fall into hype. Right now, there's a lot of hype. Like, turn off social media, turn off whatever. Don't worry about that. Don't get caught up in that game. DCA in automatically. There's a lot of different tools that will allow you to do this automatically without even thinking about it. Happens in the background. Build yourself a bank. Build yourself something that has millions of dollars worth of value in it. Lend yourself to accomplish your goals, whether it be investing or buying a new house or whatever it is. But do this in a way where you never lose the value. There's so many people, and it kills me. There's so many people that are just constantly, they work hard for their money, and then it leaves their hand or their pocket, and it's gone forever. So you got to stop doing that, guys. Stop doing that. Earn money, buy value, lend against the value. Repeat. Just make it a freaking habit, just like you guys have a habit of paying your rent on the 1st or whatever it might be. Make this a part of your habit. My new habits for 2026 is I'm not just going to start flushing my money down the toilet. Maybe you've been doing that for decades. When I started to add up how much money I had lost by just, using my debit card or my credit card or whatever, and it leaving my bank account to purchase something. I mean, guys, we're talking, you know, $1 million. I'm sure. I'm 38. I'm sure I've spent $1 million. You know, you look at my investments and stuff like that, we're looking at multiple millions of dollars I've spent. I don't have that anymore. It was spent. Mortgages, car payments, cars, vacations, it's all gone. I'll never get that back, ever. Unless we switch to something that we never lose. A lot of you guys are playing this game where you work hard for it and you freaking lose it. Every time you swipe your card, you lose it. You lose it. You lose it. You lose it. Stop playing that game. Start playing this game. Trust me, you're going to be 10x happier. Cool. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Happy Friday. If you guys are going to be around at 1 p.m., we have a VIP after hours call. Be on here on YouTube, just like this one was. Make sure you guys are tuned in for that. Set an alarm, 1 p.m. Myself, Josh, maybe Nate, but we'll get you guys caught up on the week. Cool. See you guys.